every story appears ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is a story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Hello there, welcome to CoreTV News at 7. I am Gift Ogete. The Independent National Electoral Commission Sunday morning declared the governor of Osun State and the All Progressives Congress candidate Ralph Aregbesola winner of the 2014 governorship election. Aregbesola polled a total of 394,684 votes to emerge the winner of the state governorship election held on Saturday. The returning officer, Bamitale Omole, announced that Aregbesola won in 24 local government areas of the 30 local government areas in the state to maintain a clear lead. His closest rival and the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Yola Omisore, scored 292,750 votes to occupy second position. He won in 6 local government areas. The Labour Party's candidate, Fatai Akimbade, occupied a distant third position without a win in any local government area.
Bamitale Omole hereby certify that I was the returning officer for the Osun State Governor election held on the 9th day of August 2014, and that the election was contested by the following candidates, and the different votes that they scored. Ogbeni Rauf A. Aregbesola of APC scored 394,684 votes. Following from this, Ogbeni Rauf A. Aregbesola of APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest votes, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Thank you.
The governor of Osun, Ralph Aregbesola, has dedicated his victory at the August 9 governorship poll to the people of the state for their strong support, even in the face of intimidation. The governor, in his first address immediately after his success at the election, advised his members of the PDP to go to the tribunal if they are not satisfied with the outcome of the poll. Rashid has more.
Osogbo, since the news of Aregbesola's victory filtered into town, has become a carnival city of some sort. The governor was not left out as he joined the people in the victory celebration. The victory dance moved around major streets of Osogbo and caused traffic gridlock. Security agencies caught on the web when spared the people's tantrums as they remember the alleged complicity of the Department of State Security in the period leading to the election. The governor, who is all out to felicitate with his party faithful, never minced words in his victory dedication.
Thank God and the people who God used to make it possible. That was my first reaction. We are getting ready for another round of hard work and deliberate commitment to the people. We see power as a huge responsibility. We will discharge that responsibility most effectively.
Recognizing that an election must produce a winner, Aregbesola extends hands of fellowship to other contestants and stated that Osun is a project for all.
They are welcome to partner with us for development of our state and nation and the upliftment of the status of the black man all over the world. We invite them to collaborate with us to enhance the efforts we are making to improve the condition of living of our people as a step towards ennobling the black man worldwide.
He, however, did not fail to tell anybody disgruntled with the outcome of the poll to approach the Election Petition Tribunal if they are truly disgruntled.
If there is anybody that should condemn or decry the process and procedure of the election, we should be the ones. If they feel sufficiently disenchanted with the result of the election, the tribunal is open for them for litigation.
Rejection of the election result by the PDP notwithstanding, the fact remains that the people have decided through the ballot and renew their mandate in Governor Aregbesola for another 4 years. Rashid, CoreTV News, Oshogbo.
The Osun governor and his 4 years stint at the helm of affairs in the state has withered the stormy waters, among which is the controversy generated by his position of his administration on the education sector. His merger of Muslim and Christian schools and the basis of unity did not go down well in some quarters. Here is a profile of his journey to the top.
Rauf Aregbesola was born on May 25, 1957. He graduated from the Polytechnic Ibadan, where he studied mechanical engineering. He is a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Management, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Nigerian Association of Technological Engineers, and Certified Marketing Communications Institute of Nigeria. He was on April 12 this year endorsed as the candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the state for the governorship election. The emergence of Aregbesola was preceded by congresses under the supervision of the Nasir El-Rufai-led committee. While giving him the certificate of return, El-Rufai said 269,631 members of the party voted the governor for a second term, out of 355,390 members who registered in 332 wards across the state. Before becoming the state governor in 2010, Aregbesola had served as the Lagos State Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure for 8 years. He left Lagos State government to contest for the governorship election in Osun in 2007 under the platform of the defunct Action Congress. At the end of the election, the Independent National Electoral Commission under Maurice Iwu declared Olagunsoye Oyinlola of the People's Democratic Party as the winner of the election. The former commissioner and his party contested the result, taking Oyinlola and the INEC to court. In 2008, Aregbesola called over 100 witnesses and tendered 168 exhibits in his petition before the Election Petitions Tribunal, alleging violence and ballot boxes stuffing in the election. In August 2009, the police arrested Aregbesola for involvement in the alleged forgery of a police report on the conduct of the elections. Later that month, he sought bail to enable him to perform the Lesser Hajj in Saudi Arabia. Exactly 1 year later, in August 2010, the police summoned Aregbesola to make a statement about a June 14, 2007 bomb explosion near the Ministry of Water Resources. Aregbesola denied any involvement, stating that he was in Abuja at the time. He was let off the hook by the police and continued to pursue in the court what he referred to as a stolen mandate. The case went from the Election Tribunal to the Federal Appeal Court in Ibadan. After several dramatic exchanges in the courtroom, which lasted for 3.5 years, justices of the Appeal Court finally declared Aregbesola the winner of the 2007 election, ordering that he should be sworn in as governor by noon on November 27, 2010. On assumption of office as governor of Osun State, Aregbesola outlined what he called a 6-point integral action plan, which focused on agriculture, economic and youth development, health, education, and security. The 6 points are to banish poverty, banish hunger, banish unemployment, restore healthy living, promote functional education, and enhance communal peace and progress. This, the governor said, would seek to ensure that the fruits of economic development positively impact as many lives as possible in Osun. At the height of his campaign for a second term in office, Aregbesola did not mince words in his reaction to the heavy military presence and the harassment of the citizens during the period leading to the election.
All those who are here shooting indiscriminately to the air, covering their faces, they are acting against the law of Nigeria. They are acting against the law of Nigeria. Nigerian people pay their salary every month. Nigerian people bought the uniform for them, but we do not buy masks for them. Confirm. Nigerian citizens do not buy masks for our law enforcement agents. Any agents acting under the cover of the Nigerian Constitution cannot mask in the presence of law-abiding citizens of Nigeria. Anyone that does so is acting against the Constitution. We will warn them officially, after which we will take our action against them. They have no right. They have no right to come and harass us in our own land. This is our land. God bless you. And until the end of our term, I'm the legitimate authority to govern this place. I love that. My term, this first term ends in November. And until that time, I am still the governor. God bless you. I have the legitimate authority to secure life of our citizens. Nobody, and there will be nobody can threaten and persecute us. We are here. We are here with the full body of the law. And we shall explore the law to the fullest to protect our lives and the part of our lives. We are here under the law. Nobody can act beyond the law. There is a law in Nigeria. We have a peaceful state. We have governed this state with the best effort possible to maintain law and order. Nobody can disrupt the peace of this state. We shall confront them if that is what they want from us.
And for the man whose interest in politics dates back to his undergraduate days when he served as the Speaker of the Students' Union Parliament at the Polytechnic Ibadan, his joy and that of his supporters will be counted in many dancing steps.
President Goodluck Jonathan has hailed Governor Ralph Aregbeshola's victory in Saturday's election. He also commended the Independent National Electoral Commission and security agencies for ensuring that the election was free, fair and credible and peaceful. President Jonathan says in a statement issued by his spokesman, Ruben Abati, that the peaceful nature of the election reaffirmed his administration's determination to positively reform Nigeria's electoral process. He ordered that the outcome also disapproved unfair and uncharitable allegations of federal government's plans to truncate the people's will. The national leadership of the People's Democratic Party has congratulated Osun State Governor Ralph Aregbeshola on his re-election for a second term in office. The party also hailed its candidate Iyola Omisore for putting up what it described as an impressive outing. PDP says, through a statement by its spokesman Olisa Metu, that it accepted Aregbeshola's victory after a careful appraisal of the overall conduct of the election. This, it noted, is in the interest of the growth of democracy and political stability of the country, in line with PDP's ideology. PDP ordered that Omishore's performance also confirmed that it commands massive followership in the state. The party also commended President Goodluck Jonathan for creating the enabling environment for Osun people to freely and peacefully exercise their franchise without rancor or bloodletting. The Minister of Police Affairs, Jalili Adesina, has urged governorship candidates in Saturday's Osun governorship election to accept the result and shun violence in the interest of the state. The minister says he was impressed with the turnout and the peaceful conduct of the election in his hometown of Odeomu. According to him, the peaceful conduct of the poll has vindicated him because he has been tagged a violent person. He ordered that the election was peaceful and nobody was intimidated. Members of the ruling party and those in the opposition, in his words, behaved very well like true sons and daughters of Odeomu. Political observers have poured encomiums on INEC's organized conduct of the governorship election in Osun State. They expressed confidence in the ability of the electoral body to conduct credible elections in the future, especially the 2015 general polls. Motealo has more.
Of the 2007 general election prompted the Nigerian government to set up an electoral review commission, which gave birth to the current Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Since coming on board, the commission has continued to adopt different strategies to nip electoral manipulations in the bud. Although controversies and legal actions trail some of the elections conducted recently, many believe INEC has the ability to conduct credible elections. Speaking on free and fair election, lecturer at the Political Science Department of the University of Lagos, Kayode Ishola, says INEC has a pedigree of being fair in the conduct of elections.
From the inception of the Jega INEC to now, it's been better by the day. Don't forget, democracy is a culture. You don't evolve culture one day. It has to build over the days, over the years. So, in summary, from what has been displayed so far, and the character and composition of INEC, I think we have hope that we have a good body that can conduct election anytime, anywhere. As
Osun citizens exercise the civic responsibility of voting a governor, political experts Fred Agbaje and Kayode Ishola explain that politicians eat up the polity by their actions and statements, thus calling for the presence of heavy security during elections.
It's the politicians that created that venue. If the campaign had been going on smoothly, without brickbat, without threat to life and property, the federal government will not have woken up from slumber. The same federal government that cannot tackle Boko Haram begin to deploy all the troops in Nigeria to Osun, as if the Osun people are that lawless. The Osun people are enlightened people. It's the politicians that have created this problem, this setback.
Need a very strong civil society, because the civil society is supposed to set agenda for the citizens of a country. You know, the civil society must be very strong and proactive. We need such civil society that will not wait until crisis occur before they start educating people and mobilizing for them for it. As we have it now, we don't have civil society in Nigeria. What we have can be best described as a group of people who are trying to use the name civil society to achieve selfish political aim.
Anxiety fills the air as the incumbent governor of Osun State, Ralph Aregbesola, and 19 other candidates goes to the polls to test their popularity. The hope is that wherever the pendulum swings, the people of Osun should continue to reap the dividends of democracy. Omotayo Alo, CoreTV News, Lagos.
Authorities in Nigeria's megacity Lagos appealed for volunteers to help fight an outbreak of the deadly Ebola virus after admitting the lacked medical personnel. Lagos, home to about 20 million people, has recorded 9 confirmed cases of Ebola, including 2 deaths. In its fight against the spread of the virus, the Lagos state government is offering incentives such as life insurance to medical volunteers. The nation's doctors suspended their work to rule action on Thursday, but it was unclear whether they had resumed work across the country. Lagosians have, however, been speaking on the development.
I left Maiduguri because of Boko Haram. I come Lagos, but now they say it's better you dead in Boko Haram than the Ebola because the sickness is very bad. Yesterday, when I hear about he killed someone in VI and Miriokola, even I'm very shocked. Now I'm not shaking with even my friends. When they bring hand to shake, I'm not shaking with them. I'm scared of the sickness for Ebola virus. I think they are doing enough. The only thing we are praying to President of United States to help us to bring the solution for the virus, like to bring the drugs that can make everybody to use to for the disease, for the Ebola virus.
We beg God, the President, so that may they find solution to do for us for the problem we have, so that may they find the sickness, so that people cannot die whether just make people know they die, so that may everybody they even know they scared. Even to shake them is problem.
technology is still there back. But America, they go far. Maybe when I have the medicine of the sickness, when I will help us. So we pray, make good luck, Jonathan, take action about the sickness because we will be poor people. But them, they can try their own action anyhow.
Zambia has banned the entry of citizens from countries hit by the deadly Ebola virus, which is ravaging nations to the north of the continent. The country's health ministry targets citizens of Liberia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. Even delegates to conferences already organized in Zambia would be barred, according to Health Minister Joseph Kazonde in a statement on the ministry's website. The statement ordered that Zambians returning from travel to Ebola-affected nations would be thoroughly screened and quarantined if they were seen to be at risk of carrying the virus. World Health Organization Chief Margaret Chan said in Geneva that the epidemic in West Africa, which has killed nearly 1,000 people in Guinea, Liberia, Sierra Leone and Nigeria, is the worst of its kind in 4 decades. You're watching CoreTV News at 7. We'll take this break. When we return, we'll bring you stories from outside Nigeria. Stay with us.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website, www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to CoreTV Primetime Days.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then News. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
Welcome you to From the Ivory Tower. On happenings around the country, varsity teachers get to air their views. Students are actually not left out. We bring you intellectual ins on the events happening around you. It is dedicated to educating the populace with a spice of entertainment.
From the Ivory Tower, Tuesdays, only on CoreTV News.
Welcome back. It's CoreTV News at 7. Prime Minister Recep Tayyip was set to triumph in Sunday's presidential elections and extend his domination of Turkey despite warnings by opponents that the country is moving towards a one-man autocracy. Erdogan, 60, a devout Muslim who was served as premier since 2003, has promised to be a powerful president with a beefed-up mandate in contrast to the ceremonial role fulfilled by his recent predecessors. The polls are the first time Turkey is directly electing its president, who was previously chosen by parliament. Initial reports from polling stations indicated participation could be significantly lower than the 89% seen in March local elections. Opinion polls predict that Erdogan will easily win more than 50% of votes to take Ankara's Çankaya presidential palace in the first round, with its main opposition rival, the cerebral Ekmeledin, lagging far behind. Erdogan indicated that he planned to revamp the post to give the presidency greater executive powers, which could see Turkey shift towards a system more like that of France if its ruling Justice and Development Party succeeds in changing the constitution. Erdogan's opponent accused him of undermining the secular legacy of Turkey's founding fathers, Mustafa Kemal, who established a strict separation between religion and politics when he forged a new state from the ashes of the Ottoman Empire. He complained that the campaign has been unfair, disproportionate, nonetheless predicting that the votes of the silent masses would help him to victory. And that's our news for this hour. Thank you for staying with us. Join us at 9:45 for primetime news. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of our programs. Good evening.